us as 2018, you're still the same person. You're still the same manipulative piece of shit. We don't have any issues. If I want to have issues, I need something new. What can you do? You can't work with shit. Even in the next 20 years, you will not be up my status. So if your brother, you don't understand that. If you have, we would have seen it.
Hey guys, it looks like we are going to be seeing this every day. It looks like this is going to now be a daily occurrence because I don't even understand what is going on. Every day, every day, every day, every day, it is one drama or the other. In fact, today we have already had two fights in the house, and I'm just like, this is really really crazy. So let me make sure my audio is right because I just plugged in my this thing. So let us unpack. Let me give you guys updates. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please do subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that I can get notified each time I post a brand new video, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So let's just talk about what exactly caused today's argument or today's back and forth, or like how this whole thing started. So they were discussing their wager. It's still the whole wager situation. So they were talking about their wager and how it's going to go. And apparently CeCe had mentioned earlier that, you know, if there's nothing else for her to do, she's going to join those that would plan their costume, and that's what they're going to wear. She's going to be part of the costume planning. And Alex is also in costume department because apparently they know how the script is going and they'll be able to put together suggestions on how the costume the whole costume situation would happen, right? So today Alex now spoke about Alex now called CeCe's name and I was like, okay, you said you join, you mentioned that you wanted to be part of costume, so let's work together. We can talk later about the whole costume situation, right? Now Sheyi also had his own contribution and said that they should all try to work together. And CeCe now responded that herself and Alex, they are not, how did she even put it? Let me play it for you guys. She kind of just mentioned that they don't have good energy. Okay, she said they don't have good energy, so she would prefer to work with Sheyi, that she would rather work with Sheyi in the whole costume planning rather than Alex, right? And that's what brought up the whole situation. So
flexible, and also it would be nice if
okay.
let's try to be very flexible, and also it would be nice if you could make suggestions, to them.
Shay, so I don't have good energy with Alex and I don't want it to change, so please, anything about the play costume, just let me know what I have to do, right?
Okay, fair. Okay. Let's try to
Okay, so CeCe basically said she doesn't have good energy with Alex, and she would rather work with Sheyi. If anything costume, Sheyi should be the one, be the intermediary, basically. So Alex now came up and started talking about the fact that herself and CeCe are cool, as in not really cool per se, but like there's no, because it kind of made it seem like they have bad blood or there's something going on between them. And then Alex was now like that she has something to say. She now said that they talk, like before they got into the house, they usually get to talk and they don't have any bad energy, that she should stop making it seem like they have bad energy, that she's not here for that female rivalry or man wahala. The man wahala talk was kind of funny, but she was like, she's not here for the whole female rivalry, and that if they have to do this again, that she should bring up something new, that they need a new storyline, a new heading for Coral. They need a new reason to be having all these issues, that they do not have any issues, and that is how everything escalated. First escalated. That's how everything now became. That's how it now became an issue.
And also,
Okay, you guys, let me just play. Let me add that part for you guys where Alex made. Let me include the part where Alex made her
Before
point.
we came on the show, we talk, we call on the phone. You should have remembered that when you speak of shit yourself.
You guys, I think my this thing is breaking. Just let me know if this is breaking. I hope it's not breaking. Okay, so
Before we came on the show, we talk, we call on the phone. You should have remembered that and we speak. So I'm not up for female rivalry or man drama. So please choose something else. If you're coming back on the All Stars with the I and Alex are going to continue our
You're crazy. You
don't have any drama.
Over you guys. It's just crazy. I think we need to move on from this particular issue right now. But the whole thing for me is just working together is going to be very difficult. And then CeCe is saying that she's going to only have the conversation with Ceec. And you guys know yesterday she said she didn't want to have anything to do with Alex. So it looks like she's keeping that energy. Although I think that saying that you're going to work with Ceec for the costume situation is going to kind of make it difficult. So it's almost like, okay, you tell Ceec will now go and tell Alex will tell Ceec will now go and tell CeCe, which is quite difficult for people that want to get something done fast. But if she says that is how she wants to work, then looks like that's how we're going to do it. You guys, looks like my internet is pretty, somehow. So Fraud now came up and spoke. Fraud talked about, okay, you guys, sorry. Fraud now came up and addressed the situation. He was like that, if there are people that don't agree on something or don't agree, and we know that these people don't agree, could there be a way that they'll find a way to work together? Maybe somebody that's a middleman that's going to be able to help them work together. And that's when they now mentioned that CeCe suggested Ceec. So Fraud now told Alex to respect CeCe's decision to not want to work with her. Do you get that? They should not bring their issues to the group meetings. They should keep their issues to themselves and not keep bringing it out such that it affects all of them. So that was Fraud's perspective, which I kind of agree with, Like, they should just keep all their whole this thing to themselves. If they want to have those kind of conversations, it should not be like to everybody. Everybody doesn't need to be involved. And yes, Alex needs to respect CeCe's decision to not want to work with her. You cannot force somebody to work with you, even though I understand Alex's perspective, because it's going to make it difficult. Like, how do we plan and how do we move forward with Ceec being the middleman, and then I'll tell Ceec consume this, Ceec will not tell CeCe. So it makes it difficult for both of them. It's going to make it difficult for Alex. It's going to make it difficult for CeCe. So Alex, she wasn't really buying that. But you cannot force somebody to work with you. So that was the situation on ground, and they just that's how they settled it. It didn't really escalate that much. So let's talk about Whitemoney and the conversation he had with Messi concerning what people were saying. Let me just read this comment. How are you? Can I ask if you're going to be live for the wager? To be honest, I'm going to try and go live on Instagram. You guys, I usually go live on Instagram sometimes. So if you're not following me there, follow me there. It's anytime here. My page is private because I don't want multi-choice to come for it. So, but just request and I'm going to accept. I'll try and go live on Instagram, right? So let's talk about Whitemoney and Messi. Whitemoney and Messi's anytime he see the same thing with my YouTube. Anytime he see, everything is the same. Yeah. So like I said, let's talk about Whitemoney and Messi. So basically, Whitemoney, yesterday I actually listened to the conversation that they had when Whitemoney was there. Cross made a joke about the fact that Whitemoney cannot win this time, or that he's the one that's going to win. That's Cross. That Whitemoney cannot win this time, right? And I think some other people also made a joke out of the whole situation. So that made Whitemoney, Whitemoney took it seriously, right? So basically, he now called Messi to the side and was talking about the fact that some people are not really happy that they are in the house. They're not really happy that they came back to the house because, they won the show before, right? So he would like them to work together. Messi did not also like the fact that that happened. Messi was like, who are these people with their 2% fan base? Mercenaries are ready. you know. So she now told, they now spoke about it. Let me play it for you guys first before we forge ahead.
I still get to the end. With their 2% family, they think they can rather the scenario. They should bring it on.
The only thing why I just say, listen, don't nominate what white and not nominate Messi till we get to the final. Whenever Messi is on the support mercenaries, bring her home. Whenever they come mercenaries, and when it's almost everybody do as a power rich.
I don't know if you guys really like, you guys heard that conversation clearly, because I think it was kind of, the volume was kind of low. So, but basically, what Whitemoney was saying is that for nominations, that they should agree that he's not going to nominate Messi, and then Messi should not also nominate him. So when they now get to, maybe when they get to when they are not up together, if Messi is up, his fan base will like join hands and save her. When she's up, when he's up, her fan base will join hands and save him. Then when both of them are up, both their fan bases will now, you know, whoever is stronger will now know what's up. In the finals, they will now rival for the top place. So basically now he's trying to say that it should now be them against the other housemates. They should kind of work together, because both of them said they're not going to be involved in plotting the nomination plots that Big Brother said they're allowed to do. You guys know that this season they're allowed to talk about nominations. So Whitemoney said he's not going to be involved in that. Messi also said she's not going to be involved in that. But the two of them have come together to now say, okay, we could now do this together. We could work together, even though we're not plotting. We could just say that, okay, we will not really nominate each other. It was Whitemoney that was suggesting Sha, and then Messi agreed with him. So they are now on a winner's pact. It is now a winner's pact. So let's see how their plan goes. If it works for them, it means that they'll be top two, which is what Whitemoney was saying. He wants them to be top two. He wants them to work out last, the way they worked in last on the last day. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to work? I don't know if it's going to work, but yeah. Ilebaye and Angel also had a fight, and their own had to do with duvet, blankets. You guys, everything is causing wahala in this house right now. So their fight had to do with blanket. Blanket. Angel was using a blanket to cover herself, and apparently, I think it was Ilebaye that brought it to the parlor, to the living room, and she wanted to take it from Angel. Angel now wanted them to share, and she was now saying that Cross gave it to her, that it was Cross that gave it to her. Angel was now saying that you did not bring any blankets here, and that's how they just started having their own back and forth, and the whole thing just
Collected the person from Cross. It's Cross's duvet.
It's not your duvet. I took it from you. Where is that? If you want to go and carry it, give it. What kind of rubbish is for now? I beg. I'm going to job because it's not keeping quiet. You guys don't. I beg rest. I beg shop. Ceec collected it personally from Cross. It's Cross's duvet because she brought it from your house now.
Yo, I think my name
It's not your duvet. I took it from you. Where is that? If you want to go and carry it, give it. What kind of rubbish is for now? I beg. I'm going to job because it's not keeping quiet. You guys don't. I beg rest. I beg shop. Ceec.
So in Ilebaye's statements, there's a statement she made when she was having this conversation. She was like, because somebody is quiet, you guys are just going to be doing anyhow. And I think that with that statement, it just kind of shows that this particular fight was, I think this particular fight was just out of place, because it wasn't really something that really was that serious for them to fight about, right? But because Ilebaye has been in several situations where people have spoken to her in a particular kind of way, and they've been trying to stand up for her. Earlier on, Messi told her that she should be standing up for herself, and she was just advising her that she should not let them walk over her. So it's almost like, okay, this is Ilebaye trying to not allow anybody walk over her. But this was the wrong time, because this particular one is not like anybody was trying to fight or anything. So it's like, this is not the right time, baby girl, or this is not the right situation. Angel wasn't really trying to fight with her, but things now got really heated up. And the worst part is that after they had settled it, they went outside to start practicing for their wager. Ilebaye was outside. Angel was still using the duvet, the blankets. Yeah, Angel was still using the blanket in the living room. And then Ilebaye came back to come and collect it again. Hey, I was like, what kind of wala is this? This is becoming very serious. So Angel now got really angry. Like, what's all this? You saw another blanket there, you did not collect it. Use this particular one that we already had issue about that you want to collect. So the whole thing just graduated even further, which you know, which wasn't even like making any sense at all.
You tiny ass, silly ass bitch. What's wrong with you? There's literally one by Tolani. She could have taken that one. But because we had the argument about it before, she came to come and collect it from me. The funny thing is nothing to do with what we're doing. Why did you go and carry two things?
She said that Angel called Ilebaye tiny ass, little ass B. She used the B word, and I'm just like, yo, I didn't expect it to get this far. Even if Anita was telling Ilebaye that why did you have to go and collect the duvet at this time? What you are discussing has nothing to do with that. So it was unnecessary, to be honest. It was an unnecessary fight. It was just not the time for Ilebaye to really show herself, to be honest. But I think she just wanted to stand up for herself, which is not entirely bad. But yeah, that's basically it. Let me just read a few comments, and that will be it for this particular live stream. Okay. This is Caroline Simon said this is Whitemoney's new strategy. Okay, it looks like it's Sha. Looks like that's his strategy. And Ayokunle said, I feel both Messi and Whitemoney are not top contenders this season. But anyway, let's check how it's going. Let me just okay. This Messi and Whitemoney plan won't work. You can't predict anything in Biggie's house. What if two of them are up at once? You get like, what if the two of them are up at once? It may not exactly work. So, well, just let me know, Sha. I actually think Messi is a strong contender. I'm not really sure about Whitemoney, but yeah, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you're currently on the live stream. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're watching later on, also give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget I've said don't forget to give it a thumbs up 1 million times. Bye, guys. Love you.